Everybody, this is Samurai Cinema, and like I promised, this is going to be part 2 of my horror room collection. I'm probably going to do like 2 or 3 segments because it's just a time frame, and you know, now that I'm going to be narrating and reviewing, kind of doing a little different than, you know, doing the video type of deal where you do save a lot of time and then you can get kind of creative with all that. But this time around I want to be like kind of what everybody else does, kind of review and talk about their figures, and you know, it's like, you know, it's cool, you know, because you're more or less interacting with you know, all the people out there that are into the same thing you are. But first I just want to say thanks to everybody for all the great comments out there. I got almost 800 views within a month, so I'm really happy about that. And like I said, I didn't think I was going to get that many views, but you know, with all the heart, I met a lot of great people, and you know, it's really cool that, you know, there's people out there that are into the same thing you are. So you know, I'll keep going, you guys keep rocking, and then like I said here, man, thumbs up to everybody. Okay, here we go. This is Jason Voorhees. He's over 6 feet tall. He's an animated character. I'm sure everybody knows that's, you know, been at like this Halloween spirit shop, you know, during the Halloween season. Last year he was out, and I passed him up last year. I don't know why I didn't pick him up. I bought a few other things, animated characters, because I love Halloween, so I kind of kicked myself in the ass because I should have got him. And so I did. So I picked him up and I got a really good price on him. And as you can see, yeah, I do have the NECA mask on him. It's the NECA replica mask from the remake, Friday the 13th. And I think it looks better on him, to tell you the truth. I have 2 of them, so you know, I just took the old one off because it's cheap looking. You know, it's got that plastic look, and this one kind of makes him look more menacing. But he's big, man. I'm 6'1", and he still towers over me. And CCG 1171. What's up, Chris? Hey, he's got the very same prop, and he stood next to his, and he's like 6'2", 6'3", I think, and he's a pretty big guy, and it still towered over him. So yeah, he is big, man. So like, I'll pan back, kind of give you guys an idea of how tall he really is. And like here, if you even turn off the light, you know, you can get an idea. He's kind of like, you know, when I first put him up, like the first few nights, I'd be walking down my hallway, and it's like, oh shit, you know, you get this, you kind of get startled because, you know, you just see like this figure in your room, and you get, you know, get caught off guard, and you know, this guy's holding a machete ready to lop your fucking head off. But yeah, if you are a big Jason fan, and you got the room to put this guy in, and for the price you can't beat it, you know, you're not going to spend thousands of dollars, and you know, you got a Jason sitting in your room. And like I said, if you got a couple masks, you know, the NECA masks up, try to see what you think, because I like it better than the one that it came with. So that's it, man. That's Jason. So now I'll just pan around here. Got some couple new characters from, you know, I didn't show in the first video. Here's Marv from Sin City. I think he's pretty cool, to be honest with you. I didn't know what to expect because they came out with 2 types. They came out with a black and white one, and then they came out with a colored one. And you know, when I got him, I pulled him out of the box, and I was really happy with this guy, because I am a kind of a Mickey Rourke fan, because he plays badass in Sin City, and just, you know, he's been, you know, like with Kid Carter, he played a bad, you know, he's been the wrestler. So I don't know, I'm kind of a Mickey Rourke fan. He has a kind of a badass attitude all the time, and a tough guy. So yeah, you know, and it looks like him too. So it's really detailed. You know, camera's probably not gonna, you have to see it in life, and I'm really happy with him. He's sturdy. He doesn't really wobble around. He's kind of sits there, and his legs are fixed, but he sits nice compared to some of the other 18s out there. And then he comes with the 45 automatic, and then he's got the crucifix, you know, kind of here, and then the trench coat is made out of that hard rubber. But yeah, I think he's pretty cool, and he is motion censored. Says phrases from the movie, and it comes with a gas can. It's kind of scaled to his proportion. But I like him, and if you are a Sin City fan, you know, and you're still out there, I mean, I would pick one up, either the colored or the black and white. It's your preference. And then down here, I really probably don't even need to make an introduction, but I will. This is the Mezco stylized 9-inch Leatherface, and I think he's awesome. You know, I really like him a lot. And before I purchased him, you know, a lot of reviewers out there gave him a thumbs up. And as you can see, he's real bloody. You know, he's got that character look. Mezco did, you know, that, and that's what, you know, that's what this doll's about. Well, the figure's about. And you know, like, you know, he's got all over his hands, and he's got these massive forearms, you know, and then the chainsaw is real chunky. It's a real chunky looking chainsaw, and it's all full of blood and shit, and you know, it's he's cool. He's cool. I like him a lot. I get a lot of compliments from my friends, and like you know, believe it or not, people come to my room, and a lot of people don't know about like all these figures. You know what I mean? So like people who are not really into this stuff, they look around, they're like, holy shit, where did you get all this? Oh my god, blah blah blah, this and that, you know. And I'm like, yeah, this is cool, you know. And then they start getting into it, and they're like, where did you get it? How much you pay? And you know, so you know, that's what I mean, man. You get a high off that stuff, you know, especially when you get a lot of compliments all the time. And a lot of my buddies that never really, you know, thought about getting this stuff are like getting into it now. So, and then I'm kind of rambling on here, but yeah, here it comes with a bucket. With a bunch of guts and the hammer, and there's a bone saw, but I got them in another display. But yeah, the only thing, like everybody was saying, it's kind of got that pinkish look to it, but I'm not gonna complain. I mean, you know, it's overall it's a cool character. I got him really cheap. I only got him for like, I think it was like 15 bucks, so I lucked out because I know he goes for a little bit more. But yeah, that's him right there. That's Leatherface. And then you guys all have seen this from the first video. You know, those are autographed from a comic book convention I went to years ago. And down here he wasn't there. There's a Yoda I had, and kind of a Star Wars fan. Not like a huge Star Wars fan, but you know, I've always, since I was a kid, I've kind of gotten into Star Wars. So then there's my vintage lasers with Reanimator and Bride of the Reanimator, which are awesome movies. And then over here, I'll just pan through again. All my movie maniacs. I got a couple new action figures. You can see I got the Tall Man, and he's here with his little evil minion, and he's got, you know, he's on a base. It's NECA, it's a 7-inch, and you know, he's holding the silver spear. I'm a Phantasm fan, so you know, I was really happy to have him, you know, and I think he's pretty cool, you know. And you know, he's got the 2 silver you know, poles. So yeah, it's cool. Like I said, if you're a Phantasm fan, pick them up. And then I got the Crow, which I've had, believe it or not, I have these figures for over like 10 years. That's how old this series was. And I had this in the box. I forgot I had him. I got the 18-inch, and you know, so I put him out too. He's got the guitar. Looks a little different from the 18. So, and then the new 18 I got is Michael Myers, and as you can see, it's the Rob Zombie remake, and you know, it's a NECA, and he's cool. You know, he's got blood all over his hands, blood on the knife. You know, you can see his other hand. I got him in that signature pose with his head cocked, you know, but you can do it to the right or to the left, you know. But then he comes with the optional, you know, he's got the other head, the alternative head, and then just pan right here. And you know what, man, to this day, this is still my favorite 18-inch, is the Jason. I just love this one. It's awesome looking. And Freddy's not bad too, but I just like this one. But what sucks, man, is I still want to get some more. I still have a few more that I like to pick up, but I just don't have the room anymore. I mean, I'm just running out of room. I mean, either I have to get a bigger house or a bigger room, and you know, I'm afraid if I kind of squeeze another one in there, they're gonna kind of like tumble over like dominoes, and then I'm gonna be sick to my fucking stomach if they just, you know, something like they broke, and you know, I was just like, oh my god. So you know, I just get a little paranoid because you know, I don't want to keep, you know, adding on and actually something going wrong. But that's it. I'm running out of time, so I'm gonna do